John Sewell with Engearment.com on our beautiful mountains of Colorado with a review for a backcountry backpack from Pingora. It is a Vivid 35-liter backpack. This guy right here is pretty awesome. 35-liter backpack that can carry all your safety equipment and everything you need for a nice day of backcountry splitboarding or backcountry skiing or snowshoeing. In this video, I'll go over the features, the sizing, the functionality, and a little bit about Pingora. So let's get into it. First, we'll start with sizing. I am 6 foot, 215, 220, 45-inch chest, 33, 34-inch waist, 36, 37 on the arms. And this is how the backpack fits. There are load lift adjusters right here, but there's no way to change the torso length. There is an internal aluminum frame that gives it some good structure. I have it loaded out for what I consider an average day's tour. 35 liters is about 5 liters less than I usually use. I like to go for 40 just because I pack a lot of stuff, not just first aid, not just clothing, not just food and water, but repair kit, extra goggles, extra shades, stuff like that. I've been doing this long enough where I know chances are things are going to break. It's just nice to have a backup plan. So what you'll be noticing here, pretty small little buckle right there, is adjustable. You can bring it up and down along here. Right here, medium-sized buckle, easy to adjust, easy to tighten. Like a lot of systems, you can just loosen it by kind of flapping that guy, then it opens up when you're taking the pack on and off. And then when you have the pack back on, simply tighten it down a little bit right there and you're good to go. It hits my iliac crest really nice. On this side you get one loop, which is where I might tether some gloves or a water bottle, something like that. On this side you get a sizable zip pocket right here, nice little zippers. In here I have some of my favorite secret stashes I'm always happy to share with you guys. A little stone for deburring. This right here is awesome for keeping your bindings clean. Learn that tip from Cody Townsend. You can see right there, a little $5 brush, real simple. And then this is actually a camera tool, but it has a Torx 25, which is what you need for like a Phantom setup like I have right here. It's got a couple Allen keys, so if you rock Karakoram, got you covered there. Also has a Phillips and a large flathead, so it's useful for camera stuff, but you know, it's a nice little tool, gets repurposed, and of course I have chapstick. That's about all that'll fit in that pocket. Now while I had this on, you can see that it carries well. It's even loaded out, it carries very well. Pingora, the company Pingora, kind of fun fact, one of the co-founders for Cotopaxi left to create Pingora, and much like Cotopaxi, they use repurposed materials, as you can see right here. Really cool colorways. I think there's 4 or 5 colorways in this backpack. So here it is on, right? Here it is, moves with me very well. I can tighten this down a little bit, there you go. And it's very comfortable, and you probably saw right here, I have some really fun kind of runner's vest kind of features right here. So I've got a zip pocket right here where I could put a bar. I have one right here, it's just easy access. And then a nice zippered one right here. Giving me all kinds of options of ways of keeping snacks or gels or action camera, or I guess possibly a cell phone, probably not. Maybe your keys or chapstick or sunscreen or wind balm or something at close access, so you don't have to take your backpack on and off. Now once you do take the backpack off, you have 2 options to enter the backpack. You have a roll top, which I'm a big fan of. Then you have a full U-zip back access, which I'm also a fan of. You can all kind of partition it off so you can open part of it and get it to your water bottle or tea or food, whatever. And I'll show you what I mean. Hopefully this was a good example on my 6 foot, 220 pound frame, how this looks and carries and fits. Again, there is no ability to adjust torso length, but you do have the load lifters right there so you can adjust the weight and how it's carried. All right, like I mentioned, you get a roll top pocket right there. What's kind of unique is there is a place to put the hydration bladder, but I didn't see a port coming out, so I kind of routed it out the top. I'm not too sure if it's a user error on my part or if that's just how it works, but that is how I had that routed. And then you see this U zipper right here, nice big YKK zipper pulls too, so easy to use with gloves, mittens, or lobster gloves. You get a pocket right here, which is fantastic for goggles and sunglasses because it is lined and it is sizable. You get a pull handle right here, which is reinforced. It's nice. Backpack straps, like I showed you earlier. There is the load lifters right there. I have them pretty top. On the side, you have easily adjustable compression straps, so you can carry your trekking poles on the way down for us split boarders. Also, you can, of course, carry skis or split boards. This is reinforced right here, and it will fit my split board. It's a 162 Venture Storm. It'll fit in here. You get some lash points, and I'll show you the lash points here in a second, but the lash points are right there. And there's another one on the other side. Yep, another one on the other side. And then you get cordage going across here. And I have on the outside my helmet carry compatible system, but you can remove this. The reason I like this, it's got a nice big metal buckle you can see right there, making it really easy to store. And then right here, you can see very easy to use and deploy for vertical carry snowboard, which came in very handy for today because I put on the Phantom glide treatment last night and I did not polish enough. If you're a backcountry skier or splitboarder, save yourself a bad morning and spend an extra 5-10 minutes with a roto brush or nylon pad and really polish the heck out of that base, because it's so slippery that the skins were not attaching to the board. So I had to put it into snowboard mode and carry it up on the back of the Pingora backpack, which worked out totally fine thanks to this system right here. Now this is the most important pocket in the backpack, and as such it is a red zipper. That is because this is where it houses the safety equipment. Got my probe. There's a dedicated pocket for the probe, and it has a little graphic for it. I'm too sure that'll pop up. There's a graphic for the probe, shovel blade. Gosh, not be putting that in my trunk or my hood. And then I got a saw back there, and then my D. I like D handles, way more efficient. Carbon aluminum mammut, nice setup. And then you can see there's a slot, so it's a slot this way, and then a slot kind of at a 30-degree angle, and then another slot for a saw for digging pits and stuff. So there is that. And then I'll show you on the inside how that works. And the back panel is padded. Does take on quite a bit of moisture because you're bricking trail usually, you're on a skin track, but it carries well. And that frame is appreciated when you start to load out as much as I load out. So on the inside, you get a nice stretchy pocket here. Good place for snacks, Leatherman, stuff like that. And then you can see on the inside I have it just smorgasbord, extra jacket, layer, volet straps, gloves, first aid kit, repair kit. You know the drill. You know what should go in the backpack. I hope you know. You should have your education first before looking at this kind of backpack. Overall thoughts. Very attractive. It's lightweight. I like the fact that it's got different abilities to carry accessories up front. So I would sometimes carry a 360 camera right here in this pocket, zipped up. And then in my coat pocket here, have the extendable selfie stick, so I can get the really cool drone-like looking footage you probably see all over your social media feeds if you're a backcountry snowboarder or skier. I also like that over here I can put a bar or two or some goo or something like that right here, quick hit, so I don't have to take my backpack off and get my energy drink or creatine or whatever I'm taking. I like the roll top closure, big fan of that. I like the U shape, and I like the fact they put aluminum frame in there. Sometimes backpacks without a frame just become kind of a wonky tube of crap. Shouldn't have cussed, but that's what it feels like, just smish-mashed in there. So it's nice to have something for structure. Price is really fair too. It's $200 for like $199, so a little bit less than some of the backpacks in this category. It carries well. It's a cool company. If you like the Cotopaxi, you'll like Pingora. We had one of their summer backpacks. It was really nice. We've been using that. We took that to South Dakota, the Black Hills and stuff, and took our nieces on a little vacation, and that backpack treated us very well. So what can I say? $200, carries really well. Got a lot of cool features that if you are a trail runner, you're going to really appreciate, or you just would like to have access to stuff close up on your front. It's good for that. Load lifters, thank goodness it has those. It's very helpful for adjusting weight. Yeah, it's a really nice backpack. hopefully seeing it on me, how it fits on a person, seeing what I carry in it, seeing the features of it, and getting to see somebody using it in the real world is helpful. If it was, a thumbs up, we appreciate it. And it's just prime time now for us here in Engearment and for backcountry touring. So we have a lot more content. We have the new Mammut S2 beacon coming later this week, so we'll compare that to the current Pro, the S and the S1 or whatever, S Lite. So we'll have that. We'll have new shovels, probes, the new beacon. We'll have a new Ortovox beacon. We'll have new clothing from other outdoor companies. We'll have tons more backcountry oriented stuff as we're get deeper into the winter here. If you want to see that, consider subscribing to our Engearment YouTube channel. I'll put a link right there for you to click on that and subscribe. And if you've used anything from Pingora, this backpack, the Vivid 35 or other things, chime in. Let us know what you like about it, what you don't like about it, where you're using it. If you found some way to do the hydration port better than I'm doing, please share with the audience. We'd love to learn from you. I'm just one guy out here playing in the snow, doing the best I can to show you how things work. So if you found us helpful, again, a thumbs up, we appreciate it. I'm Sean Sewell, the owner and director Stoke for Engearment.com. Till next time, take care.